Football legend. Kevin Keegan enjoyed spells at Scunthorpe United, Liverpool, Hamburg, Southampton and Newcastle during an illustrious playing career. He later went on to manage Newcastle, Fulham, Manchester City and, of course, England. During his playing days, Keegan won the European Footballer of the Year twice while at German side Hamburg and spearheaded a trophy-laden era at Liverpool. On the international stage, he scored 21 goals in 63 England appearances and played at the 1982 World Cup finals before retiring in 1984. As a manager, Keegan took charge of his former club Newcastle in 1992 and led them into the Premier League. He then managed England in 1999 and took charge of Manchester City before leaving in 2005. He made a return to Newcastle in 2008 and lasted 8 months at the helm. He never forgot his Doncaster roots and the work ethic he inherited from his father and grandfather, who were both miners. It was a work ethic that propelled Keegan to the top, and he always had time for his fans.
I want to give him my shirt, but can I borrow your coat away?
Legend, eh?
There you go.
Fucking legend.
3 lions on the shirt.
As well as being one of the leading footballers of his generation, Keegan was also a celebrity figure during his playing days and was known for his famous perm hairstyle. He was a familiar face on British television, appearing as a guest on shows and being part of a number of advertising campaigns, as well as releasing a number of pop singles. In June 2026, Keegan announced his stage 4 cancer diagnosis and expressed a heartfelt desire to reconnect with supporters and properly say goodbye to the fans who followed his iconic journey. Newcastle sent their heartfelt support and said Kevin holds a unique and cherished place in the history of the club and in hearts of their supporters, a sentiment echoed by those that followed his impressive career. Keegan was beloved for wearing his heart on his sleeve and will always be remembered as one of the greatest English footballers.
Yeah, without a doubt, without a doubt. Without a doubt, rest in peace. Kevin Keegan, absolute legend. I was there when the first coming, not when he played for in 82, the first coming. Was it 82? Maybe a bit later. When we nearly went down, we nearly got demoted, but we won the last couple of games and we stayed up. I didn't go down, come back up a long time ago, you see. It was before Andy Cole signed for us. Keegan took over. We're a mess. We're getting relegated, or just to, about to. Then we did go down. Then when he took over, Keegan, we won the old second division, which is now the championship division, the one below the Premiership. Then when we come up the Premiership, we nearly won the Premiership the following season as well. When we come up the first season, so that would have been a record. Absolutely. I mean, this guy and Kevin Keegan, Terry McDermott, which is his right hand man, them two just done wonders for Newcastle United football heritage. I mean, back in them days, season ticket was £88. £88. We made some top players: Rob Lee, Gary Speed, John Beresford. Mickey Quinn was already playing for us. Then we got Alan Wilson, the striker. He's prolific. Gavin Peacock scored lots of goals. John Barnes even played for us. Lee Clark as well. I'm thinking the other players. Keith Gillespie, Les Ferdinand. I mean, that was all Keegan. That was all Keegan, mate. Absolute fucking legend. Newcastle. He'd be sadly missed by all the fans around the world. He wasn't just a Newcastle United manager and player. He played for SV Hamburg. And, you know, German team, they were big then. As SV Hamburg, they were like one of the best teams in the German league back then, without a doubt. You're talking the 80s, you know. And he also was striker for England. Yeah. He scored goals as well for England. He was a proper striker. Even when he was a short player, he still banged the goals in. he was a top player, top manager, and he's going to be missed by Newcastle. It's like end of an era. It's a bit sad, really. It's making us feel a bit, a bit sort of a little bit emotional, to be honest. You've got all them good memories in your head from when you went to watch him play. When you knew the excitement, the buzz, his first coming and his second coming. Just great times, back then. I was in my late teens, early 20s. Back then, excellent times to be alive. I'd say that was the best times in Newcastle's history for football heritage. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's a shame we didn't win the Premiership. But it's one of them. But we won. I think we got 104 points when we won the old second division, which is a championship now. I think we've done a record points. It was like 104 points, I think. But yeah, 80 quid for a ticket, And he was one of those. If you seen him out and about, he would let you take a photograph with him. He was, approachable, down to earth, working class man from Doncaster. His dad was a miner, and he's going to be, loved and lost by a lot of Newcastle United fans. I suspect a lot of them are going to be pretty upset about it, because it's like, it's like end of the era on it. Yeah. Personally, we should build a statue of him outside St James's Park. I really, really think that. Next to Sir Bobby Robson's statue. Yeah, aye. Yeah. Double check that. Aye, yeah. Why don't they put a Kevin Keegan statue outside St James's Park? That's the least they could do. At least something, a picture of him and some wall dedicated to him, of all the past events for Newcastle United's football heritage. Because that's where it all started for us. And my mate, Kevin Keegan coming and that. It was like, the takeover when the Saudis bought Newcastle in 2021. The first coming of Keegan was that excitement. All that excitement, the buzz around town. It was brilliant back in them days. Just football, I'd be looking forward to the game, every game. Midweek games, you didn't care. It was rain, sleet or snow. You'd be there at that game. It's in Tino Asprilla, that famous 2 goals against Barcelona in the Champions League in the last 16, was it, or something? Yeah. So, that's all because of Keegan and Terry McDermott. So rest in peace, King Kev. Condolences go out to family and friends and all the fans. Going to be a great miss. But we'll always have their memories. Always legend. Thank you. Thank you for everything for Newcastle. And the memories. Thanks for all the memories. Over now. Catch you on the next one.